Hi guys, welcome back to Model Image. This week for my thrifting adventures, I decided to go to another thrift store. I know there are quite a few others that I've seen people feature. There's no Crossroads in New Jersey, but I was able to find a My Unique. And although they said, no cameras, no video, no photos, I was able to go rogue and get a few clips in there. So I'll be able to show you my experience thrifting at My Unique. If this is your first time, hi, my name is Rashay. I'm a lover of fashion, the business of fashion. I'm also a little obsessed with vintage. So my haul is not a big one. You have to be very careful when you're going thrifting not to grab too much. The last thing I want to do is a major closet clear out every 3 months, So I'm really just looking for standout pieces that I can inject into my current wardrobe. And so I always want to zero in on those special pieces that I think would help to, elevate my wardrobe as it is. I have a lot of casual, but my key go-to for styling is an elevated casual. What is that piece that's gonna take it over the edge? And so that's what I typically look for, those questionable pieces, but when you put them together, they make sense. A lot of the times I find that in the vintage section, and that's where I love to find my little standout pieces. And so I'll go ahead into the thrifting portion and then I'll come back and show you what I kept from what I show here. For my OOTD today, I'm just wearing this blue oversized men's shirt, my Levi's wedgie, just this little straw tote. It's still, summer. I thought I'd pull out my straw tote, a little strappy snakeskin sandals. So we're down to this final selection. Right now I'm looking at a Zara dress, and this is more like a jumper dress. I can see this over a white shirt, so that's one of my selections. I just love tweed for the fall, so I think that would work fine. Next is this black cropped jacket, and this is by Jones New York. I just thought these colors looked good for fall. This is a longer jacket, which I see, with shorts. I love this jacket with the embellishments. The final thing is this vintage suit. So I only got a few pieces, and one of the things that I got was a little knick-knack, and so I'll start with that. So the first thing I got was this little pouch, and I think, it was one of those K-Swiss. It was probably like a first aid kit type of thing, but it is very padded inside. Now the reason I got this is because I do have the G7X vlogging camera, which ironically I wasn't able to use because they said no filming, everything was done on my phone, which died. So I took the camera out, slipped it into the little pouch, and it fit perfectly. So now when I am taking my camera, I don't have to worry about it knocking about in my bag, and the pouch doesn't take up any more space than the camera would. So I think this will fit perfectly. So I'm really happy about this. The next item I got was a straw bag. I know it's August. Why am I buying a straw bag in August? But I really liked the shape of it. And I have another straw bag, but it's a bit too wide in the mouth. And I just love that I could even throw this over my shoulder if I wanted, but I just really like the style of it. The issue is it has this hideous flower on the front of it, which, it's very crafty. You can see that the detail and the craftsmanship was put in it, but I'm not a straw flower kind of person. The bag is by Straw Studios. I've seen a few bags by Straw Studios. It's really good. I love the color of the straw, and I'm just gonna take this off actually. Done. It literally took 2 seconds. I took the flower off, no issues. And so now, this will just be a cute little tote that I can just throw everything in. And like I said, I just really liked the shape of it. So 2 seconds, the flower is gone, and I'll have this to use for years. Next summer, I'm set. I don't need any more straw bags. Now for clothing items, I only got 2 things, and you saw me try on this cropped jacket. In the clip though, it seemed quite tight, like I couldn't move my arms. But what I did, because similar to now, I had the shirt sleeve rolled up. So when I tried it on, it came all the way up here. And I think that's what was making it feel so tight. So while I was making my selection, I decided to roll the sleeves down, pull them all the way to the end of the sleeves. And it does fit me. So I definitely, was hard to pass on this one. So I'm glad that it did fit after all. I did try the other jacket, the tweed one. It felt so good, but that one, even with the sleeves down, it was still too big. So, it was still too small. So I had to pass on that one. But even with the jeweling on it, etc., it was such a cute jacket, but it was too small. But I'm glad I was able to get this one. The next thing I got was the suit, because on my ever-going thrifting wish list is always suits. Right now I'm looking for colorful suits. I have a few navy blue, and I have an awesome Christian Dior suit. If you haven't seen that video where I did the try-on, I'll link it up here. So I went ahead and took the suit. It's looking dark blue here. It's looking more navy blue on camera, but it is like a deep purple. And I thought this, even now or for fall, this color would be really good. And I just loved how long the jacket was. And even with the pants, the waist fits really well. I tried them. I really wanted to see if the pants fit because it is a size 6. The brand of this is Ellen Fig, made in USA, and it's a size 6, but with a elasticated waist, it fits really well. And I just liked the pleatings and this little button on the front here. So I think even without wearing it as a suit, the pants will look really nice by itself with like a t-shirt or something else. So I thought, I definitely wanted to try the suit. So those are the 2 clothing pieces that I did get, and I'll show you in the try-on how I style them. So I'm starting out with a cropped jacket. I've left it open for a casual look. I'm playing up with, you know, formal and casual, you know, making it that elevated casual. So I have a little bling on my belt right here, but just a regular t-shirt. I've paired it with my vintage YSL Muse 2. I just love the shine on this soft painted leather. And I've paired it with just these flat mules with this pearl accent button with this accent pearl on top. You'd have remembered it from my New York thrift haul. I'll link it below if you haven't seen that. But just, you know, keeping it elevated casual as I like to do. And this is what the jacket looks like. I love the crop of it, and you know, for someone petite it fits really nicely. I love the shoulder pads. I love the structure it gives me in the shoulders. I love that I love where it hits, so you know, gives my jewelry some space to breathe. So I'm really happy with how this fits. I really like, you know, how it fits and flares off here. But yeah, I'm really glad I got this. So this is the first look. So next up is a suit, and I've paired it with a bralette because we're still in summer. It's nice and hot today, thank God. And so I just decided to wear a bralette and give it a summer vibes. I love the shoulder pads, it's so dynamic. And as for the pants, this is what I was saying with the pleating and just this little button right here. Even if I wore the pants by itself, it would be fine. I love where the jacket hits. I love the squareness of the shoulders, and it's just such a good find. I just love finding vintage suits that fit really well. The big bonus for me with finding vintage suits is these shoulder pads, you know, nice defined shoulders. And for bag, my evening bags tend to be vintage, so I just have this little vintage clutch with a chain. So this is how I'd style this for just an evening dinner out, casual with friends. And this is my look too. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being with me for another Come Thrift with me. I know you guys like them, so I'll keep them coming. Please leave a comment below. Let me know how you like the pieces. Was there any of the items that I left behind that you thought I should have taken? I did really look at the Zara dress. I just thought I would have looked good with like a nice button down with the collar over it. It was very high, so even if I put like a black tie, I don't think it would have shown, which is one of the reasons I decided to go. But it was a large, so the cut here didn't fit as well as it should. But let me know in the comment section below if you join that feeling with me. Also, if you haven't yet subscribed, I'd love for you to join the family by subscribing, and don't forget to like the video if you did like it. You can hit the notification bell. For right now, it's every Thursday, and I'm trying to stick to an every Thursday schedule. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.